You guys know the rules. Robots paint. You guess. And I do give a few clues along the way. We are going to do the top 20 war movies of all time. Number 20. A World War I movie designed to look like it was filmed in a single continuous shot. Two British soldiers must cross enemy territory to deliver a crucial message. The film's cinematography creates an immersive, real-time experience. The story was inspired by the director's grandfather's wartime experiences. The race against time plays out across no man's land and trenches. Yeah, everybody's getting this. Good job. King, Dr. Stewart. Yeah, so did you guys see this? It was pretty cool, huh? I liked it. It was because it was different. You could sense that trying to make it like it's one continuous scene, which is different, right? And kind of came across. It was very different. And then to me, it was kind of gritty and really gave you the feeling of the trench warfare, right? Trench war. Yeah, good movie. No doubt. 1917 is correct. But they didn't film it in 1917. Anybody know what year this movie was made? The entire movie was filmed to look like one long take with the cuts all hidden. Yeah, cool. Yeah, good movie. It was made in 2019. All right, number 19. Some of these are going to be a little hard. Good luck. A visually poetic take on war, directed by Terrence Malick. Set during the Battle of Guadalcanal in World War II. It features a star-studded cast, including Sean Penn and George Clooney. Unlike traditional war films, it focused on nature, philosophy, and inner monologues. Yeah, Dunkirk. King missed it. But hang on to that answer, King. Hang on. It contrasts the horrors of war with the beauty of the world. Now, I don't remember it very well. I know I saw it, but I don't know. When did they film this thing? 1998. So I was a busy man in 1998. Very busy man. I just had the 2 kids. I was starting to run my architectural firm. Busy time. Don't remember a lot. Busy time. But yes, you are correct. It is the Thin Red Line. Thin Red Line. The director cut entire performances of famous actors like Adrian Brody and Bill Pullman from the final film. There were other scenes that they cut. There you go. Number 18. A deeply personal Vietnam War film based on the director's real-life experiences. The story follows a young soldier caught between 2 commanding officers. It stars Charlie Sheen, William Dafoe, and Tom Berenger. All right. There's the platoon. Its brutal depiction of war shocked audiences. The slow-motion death of a key character became an iconic movie moment. Yeah, you guys all. Except King, the first time. King got it the second time. And you guys were trying to say that was Rambo, because it kind of looked like Rambo, right? But it's Charlie. Platoon is, of course, correct. Anybody know the year? Hey, Madell's in the house. Good to see you, man. We got a couple rounds still to go, Madell. The director, Oliver Stone, actually served in Vietnam and used his own experience to craft the film. There you go. and Charlie Sheen. 1986. 1986. All right. Now I will tell you this next one's making its second appearance of the evening. A heroin war film set in Somalia, based on the real-life Battle of Mogadishu. It features a large ensemble cast, including Josh Hartnett and Ian McGregor. The film is known for its intense, relentless combat scene. Helicopters play a crucial role in the battle's unfolding disaster. Correct, King. Correct, Doctor. Correct, Meta. And this is actually making its second appearance of the night because we did do Ridley Scott movies in the first one. So this is indeed a Ridley Scott. Real U.S. military personnel consisted in the film's production for accuracy. And Black Hawk Down is, of course, correct. 2001. There we go. All right, well, I sure appreciate everybody being here tonight. Hey, we're doing it. We're getting it done. We do have a bonus round later if you guys want to do that. So hold on to your seats. That was number 17. So next up is a cool movie. I remember seeing it. Number 16. Stevie Wonder. The true story of World War II soldier who refused to carry a weapon. A medic who saved 75 men during the Battle of Okinawa. It stars Andrew Garfield as real-life hero Desmond Doss. The film was directed by Mel Gibson. Stuart, you were close. I think you knew what it was. But King and Madao have the correct answer. His bravery earned him the Medal of Honor despite never firing a shot. Desmond Doss was the first conscientious objector to receive the Medal of Honor. Wow. Interesting. So yes, Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge. This is one scene from it, obviously. The year was 2016. 2016, and it was, I think I mentioned it was directed by Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson. Yeah, everybody's got it. Everybody knows it. You guys see it? What'd you think? Like it. It was number 16 on our list. Now, the next one we've had on the show in different categories. Number 15, a World War II story about British POWs forced to build a bridge. It explores themes of pride, duty, and betrayal. The film's whistling tune became world famous. I remember that part. You guys remember the whistling down the train? Correct. Stuart, the winner. After you have it as well. It starred Alec Guinness as a captured British officer. The bridge becomes a key symbol of the film's moral conflict. Now, I didn't see this, when it first came out. I'm not quite that old. Not that if anybody did see it when it first came out, but I did see it when it made it to television. It was a cool movie. Cool movie. The bridge becomes a key symbol. And the famous whistling song is called Colonel Bogey March. Colonel Bogey March. There's a little trivia fact to take away from tonight's game. The bridge on the River Kwai 1957. 1957. Yeah, everybody got it. Aaron's even got it. All right, next up. A World War II film centered around a Sherman tank crew. It's starring Brad Pitt as the hardened tank commander. Set during the final days of the war in Nazi Germany. It does highlight the brutal close quarters nature of tank combat. The film's climax features a desperate last stand. And yes, I see the correct answer on the board. Both King and Stewart have it. Now, I'm not sure I remember seeing this movie. I think I did, probably. I just don't remember. It's probably around the same time. No, it's more recent. I might not have seen this movie. The tank used in the movie was a real operational Tiger I tank. One of the last of its kind. Fury is the correct answer, guys. Very good. Yeah, I'm not sure I saw it. Wonder why that would be. Number 14 on the list of all-time war movies. Seems like I would have seen it. 2014. Brad Pitt. Hardened tank commander. All right. Number 13. A powerful Civil War film about the first African-American regiment in the Union Army. It stars one of our heroes, Denzel Washington, and Morgan Freeman, and Matthew Broderick. How about Matthew Broderick? The soldiers fight against racism as well as the Confederacy. The film's final battle is both heartbreaking and heroic. Correct. You guys know this one. Dr. King Stewart. Now, I have seen this, but I don't think I saw it in the movies, in the theaters. Did you guys see it in the theaters? Yeah, I don't think I saw it in the theaters. I think I probably saw it on cable afterwards, like HBO or something. Denzel Washington did win an Oscar for his performance. Another Denzel Oscar. And yes, you are correct. It is Glory. Glory, 1989. Many of the extras in the film were actual Civil War reenactors. I thought they were going to say actual Civil War participants. That would not be cool. Those are the guys collecting Social Security now. The actual Civil War participants. Anyway, okay, I digress. Number 12. I've never heard of this one. But it looks interesting. How's that? A terrifying World War II film from the perspective of a child. It is set in Nazi-occupied Belarus. Sounds interesting. The film shows the true horror of war with surreal, haunting imagery. The young actor's performance is unforgettable. It is considered one of the most disturbing war films ever made. Now, you would have thought I would have seen it if it was one of the most disturbing war films ever made, just because I was curious. It was made in 1985, if that helps anybody. Did anybody see this? Oh, you have seen it? Have you seen this one? It's called Come and See. Come and See. Filmed in 1985. Here's a nice trivia fact. The lead actor's hair turned gray from the stress of filming. The kid? Okay, well, good. I'm glad you guys heard of it. We're gonna have to go watch it. I'm not sure about the picture the robot picked of this one, but this was a pretty good movie. I saw this. A World War II film told from land, sea, and air. It focuses on the evacuation of British troops from France. Yeah, the whole thing is like the Brits leaving the beach in France. It's directed by Christopher Nolan with minimal dialogue. That's right, I remember that too. There's very little dialogue. It's almost all just scenery and sounds. The ticking clock in the soundtrack adds tension. Yeah, Dr. Aaron. Oh, King had it earlier, though. Sorry, King. I missed you. You got it. King had it first. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Features Tom Hardy as a heroic fighter pilot. It is, of course, Dunkirk. It was filmed in 2017, and real civilian boats were used to reenact the rescue effort. There you go. Rhombus! I've been missing you. We got 10 more in this category, Rhombus, and then we do have a bonus round if you're available. Next up, number 10. A war film set in Japan during the 19th century. It explores the end of the samurai era and the rise of modern warfare. Tom Cruise plays an American soldier who joins the samurai. Yeah. Yeah, you guys both got it. King and Stewart. Correct. The battle scenes are breathtaking and beautifully choreographed. The film's title reflects the last stand of a fading way of life. Yeah, Tom Cruise. The Last Samurai. 2003. The character Katsumoto is inspired by a real-life samurai, Seigo Takamori. Anybody heard of him? Seigo Takamori. He's the real samurai. But there's Tom, the last samurai. Was Tom the last samurai, or was it somebody else? I did see this. I remember seeing it. It was pretty good. 2003. 2003. Yes, he is one of the last Scientologists. He's still with the group, I think, right? He's still a Scientologist, I believe. All right, next up, number 9. A Vietnam War film depicting the first major battle involving U.S. troops. It stars somebody as Colonel Hal Moore, a real-life commander. It highlights both American and Vietnamese perspectives on the war. It features an emotional subplot about soldiers' families back home. The film's brutal realism shows the chaos of modern combat. Yeah, Mel Gibson, correct. And King has the correct movie. The real Hal Moore was deeply moved by how accurately the film portrayed his soldiers. Huh, that's cool. So yeah, Mel Gibson. There he is. That's Mel. That's the robot's Mel anyway. Looks like Mel. We Were Soldiers, the year 2002. And that was number 9. So there we go. Now, I have not heard of the next one. It's got an interesting. This is a Stanley Kubrick war film that critiques military corruption. Set during World War One and starring Kirk Douglas. Now, not Michael Douglas, Kirk Douglas. It explores how soldiers are used as pawns in the war. Yeah, look at it. It features a controversial courtroom scene with dramatic speeches. I definitely never saw this, but I think I need to check it out. It ends on a haunting and unexpected note. Now, does anybody know this one? Cliff Douglas. The film was banned in France for nearly 20 years due to its critique of military leadership. There you go. There's some European fascism starting out. Stuart, you have the correct answer. Paths of Glory. Paths of Glory. 1957. 1957. And I told you, the film was banned in France for nearly 20 years due to its critique of military leadership. There you go. We're going to have to see that one, huh? I guess Stuart saw it. Brilliant. Well, I'm going to have to see it. Number 7. A Vietnam War film that focuses more on its aftermath than the combat. It stars Robert De Niro, Christopher Walken, and Meryl Streep. It features an intense Russian roulette scene that became legendary. Yes, you guys know. Who got it first? King got it first. Dr. Stewart. It explores the psychological scars left on the soldiers. The wedding and hunting scenes contrast with the horror of war. Yeah, it's kind of a weird movie. The way it jumps around. It won an Academy Award, didn't it? I think so. Christopher Walken and Robert De Niro actually slapped each other in one scene to heighten the realism. I bet they enjoyed slapping each other. Yeah, Christopher Walken. More cowbell. More cowbell, damn it. Don't fear the reaper. The Deer Hunter. 1978. There you go. We're down to the top 6. One of the most realistic World War II films ever made. Directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Tom Hanks. The opening D-Day sequence is one of cinema's most intense moments. Now, I do remember that part. Great, that's an amazing scene. Amazing scene. A squad of soldiers is sent behind enemy lines to rescue one man. Correct. Stuart, you had it first. Stuart had it first. King Dr. Mandow. A squad of... I said that. The film's emotional ending asks, have I been a good man? And yes, you have it correct. I guess that's Tom Hanks there in that picture. I don't really recognize him, but that's him. Saving Private Ryan, 1998. Wow, didn't realize it was that long ago. Time flies when you're having fun. Many World War II veterans said the D-Day scene was the most accurate depiction of combat they have ever seen. All right, well, so I give good clues, Stuart. You got it pretty fast. So I must give really good clues. All right. Well, this is pretty fun. Tom Sizemore. Yeah. Number 5. A war epic set in medieval Scotland. It stars Mel Gibson. I think you'll get it from this clue story. Stars Mel Gibson as William Wallace, a real life rebel leader, famous for its battle cries and inspiring speeches. Yes. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom. Yeah, Mel's a favorite of the robots tonight. Mel's all over the place. Yes, of course, Braveheart. King, you might probably had it first. Stuart had it right there, though. You were right there, Stuart. Can't be that slow. The film's battle scenes were filmed with real-life Scottish Army reservists as extras. Little known fact. Anybody know the year for Braveheart? Braveheart. And what year was it? Been a while now. They'll never take our freedom. Never. Anybody have a guess at the year? Yeah. Stuart. King, you were close. 1995. 1995. All right, this is a cool movie. I remember this one. I've seen this one a couple times because I liked it so much. A Vietnam War film known for its split structure storytelling. The first half follows brutal Marine Corps training. The drill instructor's insults became legendary. Yeah, if you haven't seen this, you should watch it just to know what boot camp's like. Learn what boot camp's like. The second half dives into the chaos of war. Yes. King, I guess you got it first. Rhombus. There's Rhombus on the board. Rhombus has a new avatar. I think. Is that new? This is my rifle. This is my gun. Is one of the most memorable lines. The actor playing the drill instructor, R. Lee Ermey, was a real-life Marine. No shit. And improvised many of his insults. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go back and see it. Animal Mother. Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Jacket, 1987. Wow, way back. All right. And probably my number one favorite film. A surreal and psychological war film set in Vietnam. Loosely based on the novel Heart of Darkness. Features Marlon Brando as a rogue colonel deep in the jungle. Yes, of course. What is it? What's your favorite scene in that movie? I mean, this is one of my favorites. There's so many good scenes in the movie. Oh, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. The film took years to make and nearly drove the director insane. There you go. I can see that. The filming was so chaotic that it became the subject of its own documentary. Anyway, yeah, the scene where they're trying to escape from the live USO show with all the Playboy Playmates in the middle of the river, Mekong River, and they're trying to take off, and all the soldiers are grabbing onto the helicopter and dropping from a couple hundred feet in the air into the river. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Intense movie. Anyway, number two. And this is not a war movie now. So this is a little surprising, but it is a war movie. A sweeping historical epic about World War One. It tells the true story of a British officer who helped lead the Arab revolt. We did this in black and white tonight so that the blue eyes wouldn't bore a hole through us. The vast desert landscape are some of the most stunning in film history. Correct. You have it. You have it. I like the first guess though, just based on the first clue. That was good. Story. All Quiet on the Western Front. That was a good guess. I think everybody's got it now. Who's the actor? Anybody? Who knows the actor? The film is nearly 4 hours long, but remains. I've watched this a few times, and it is in color. I don't know. I think we did do the black and white, so the blue eyes didn't give it away. The film is nearly 4 hours long, but remains one of cinema's greatest achievements. The real T.E. Lawrence was much shorter than Peter O'Toole. There you go. I gave it away. Yeah, Peter O'Toole. And the director is David Leon, according to the story. There you go. Lawrence of Arabia, 1962. And the robot's number one pick, I'm a little skeptical of, but it was a good movie. A devastating story about the Holocaust. Steven Spielberg directed the black and white masterpiece. It follows a businessman who saved over 1,000 Jewish lives. Correct. The red coat scene is one of the most powerful moments in film history, depicted here. Not a traditional war movie, but a necessary and unforgettable one. The robots are qualifying their pick. Thank you. Thank you, robots. I know. Oh, come on. Who knows the year that they made Schindler's List? Schindler's List. Who knows the year? Spielberg refused to accept payment for directing the film, saying it was too personal. I bet he got some money on the back end. Don't you? I bet he did. Pretty close, King. Not too far off. It was 1993. 1993. Well, you know, as often is the case, the robots tend to disappoint on their number one pick. Happens too often.